What's up, chillers? How you doing on this cool Monday? I'm in the corner. Maple is here with the bits.
Just Mapley gave 5 bits. Noise.
You are the bit bringer. Howdy. Here's some throwables. Every bit you send, I throw an item. You got a pipe. Nice. Anyway, why don't we, before we start, do a little wordle. I love to wordle. What word shall we begin with today? How about juice? Very helpful, thank you. Okay, can't think of a word that has I and E in it. Niece. No, wait, that's got a C in it. Might. No, that's got no E in it. Mines? Okay, we've locked in an I and an E. And there's an S in there as well. What if it's... Pisces? No, wait. Never mind. What about Visor? No. What if S is at the beginning? C? Ah!
ジャストマプリーのフラッシュ版
Why would you do this to me? You sadden me. Chat. That's not chat. I'm going to steal you. Until you behave. You're gonna sit on my head. Where you belong. Yes. I choose where you go. Anyway. What? Cider? Cider? Okay, we've locked in an R. Wow. Which means the S must be there. So it could be what? Wiser? Oh no. Visor. Tizer. Riser. It could be Riser. Riser. Excellent. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, where am I going to put you? Why don't you go over there? Where do you want to live? And if you're wondering why I've got Realm Reborn title screen, I prefer it. You can change it. Top left, I get. Yeah, you look cozy up there. Out of the way, where you can't get into any trouble. YouTube chat is somewhere as well. Don't know where though. Let us log in. We've got a queue. Why is there a queue? While we're waiting. I will just whimsically spin in circles. Oh, never mind. We're in. Ah. Why it makes you have to wake up if you log out in an in-room, I don't know. A new streak. Wow. How? What? I'm a bit self-conscious. Okay. We need to. Let me just. How's my wondrous tales doing? Before we actually do anything. 2/3 into your Resident Evil marathon. Wait, what do you mean 2/3? How many are you doing? Oh, let me just take my retainers. Do you have money for me? Yes, you do. We're doing 30. Is there even 30 of them? I suppose the better question is, are there even 30 worth playing? Ooh. Like, are you doing Umbrella City, Raccoon City Chronicles, or whatever it's called? Because that one is a little bit questionable. You did all of the spin-offs, even Outbreak? Oh, Pop's here! Hello! Welcome in. Even Outbreak and the Rail. You are brave soldier. Ooh, that's pretty. What is that? Nice brush. Is there actually paint in the brush? In it? There is, kind of. I like that. We'll keep that. Actually brought me something good for once. You. Blessed slops. You're Lokia genuinely still at school, RN. Okay. You better be studying, or I'll tell Santa that you've been bad. And then the elves will not make you any presents in their workshop. And it'll be very sad. And you will cry. Okay. Before we actually do anything, why don't we queue up for level... Let's do it on V-Pair because we want to be... I want to get them to 90. The game is afoot. Wait, better idea. I need Santa to bring me a PC off FR. Okay. Well, if you ask him nicely, maybe he'll bring you a, I don't know, USB mouse. Don't say low Kia, genuinely, OMG, my chat says that something. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this. Just toss me. My bones ache. Ow.
ジャストマプリーのスロージャンク。
Hey, you rolled pretty high there. I think throw junk rolls a number between like 6 and 18 or something like that. I can't remember what I set it to. Anyhow, with all his unpaid elf slaves, he can definitely make you a PC. Maybe. There's a lot of people want a PC. You gotta queue up. We're gonna go and gamble. Do not gamble at home. This is not with real money, so. And it is said low kick genuinely. Okay. Understood. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I beg to differ. A new ram, £1 million. Yes. New ram will cost you your arm, your leg, and your other leg too. Really? We're not going to get any... That's not a good cactopot. Oh, not bad, not bad. Could be worse. Seven. 5. Okay, there's no way we can... That'll do. My luck has run out, guys. No luck. 0 luck. Negative luck. Oh, nice. Maybe here? Okay. Better than a smack in the face, as my grandfather used to say. Oh, any funny names while we're waiting for the queue? Matthias Emberfist. That's too serious. Why would a ram be bought based on how much it weighs? I don't know. If you see any funny names, let me know. Nena Sweet Bun. Mio Maggio. Now, these aren't that funny. Claire Ravenheart. These are like kind of serious business names. We need some funny ones. We need some proper funny ones. But I don't see any proper funny ones. How long have we got? We've got 11 minutes. Why is the queue so long? It's a Monday. I guess I am on American servers. That's probably part of the problem. Pop for me, queue, please. I wish to go. Why don't we... Where's the card games? We want card games on motorcycles, please. Do you play cards? You do. Challenge me. I'm bad at cards, by the way. What are you gonna... It's me first? Oh, I hate going first. Okay, hear me out. Go there. And once they take the card, you can take it back with him. Nice. And we can take... It's 12-3 in the US. Oh yeah, everyone's probably at work or school. That's pain in the butt. Why can't we all just have the same time zone? That would be amazing. Go there. Okay, I think we've won. That's great. Nice. Fantastic. I love MGP. Go again, sir. These cards are pretty terrible. I'm gonna have to. I will. I don't like to card shame anyone, but why don't we go there? Good. Then we may... We can't take him from above. But we could take him from below. Or the side? Anyone got... We could do that. Good. Put you there. Win, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Your cards were defeated. You are a smelly and unappealing card player. I'm sorry, but it's just true. It's just how it is. I don't make the rules, okay? I don't even know why I'm caring about MGP, because there's literally nothing new in here in the last, like, 10 years, it feels like. Do you ever get anything new, sir? I guess framer kits are new. Piggy? Turtle? I guess you can get the turtle whistle. That's pretty cute. 4 million? Excuse me? I just don't have that kind of money. Metallic eye patch. Left, right. Thick rimmed glasses. I think we should just have one time zone for every country, and then if it's dark, you just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Ooh, any names? Any names that are funny? You disappoint me, everybody. No funny names. We're gonna have to go somewhere else to find funny names. Where would the funny named people be? Maybe Limlom. That's where all the scary people lurk. We're bound to find some... Okay, who said it was work or school? Because there are a lot of jobless people here. Rob anybody. That's not a bad name. Any funny ones? The aesthetician. He leaves the room. I owe you a lot of money, sir. Ooh. Okay. Let's get the level in roulette over with really quickly. Please don't be a hard one. That would be nice. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Really? Leveling roulette is not hard. It's not hard, but I always get Aurum Vale. And sometimes some of them can be tricky. I've got like 3 buttons to press in this. I have 2 buttons to press. Hey! My day is ruined. They really need to pace the skills more on the new jobs, because you have no buttons if you get into... Uh-oh. Igor! Don't die. Speaking of Igor, I haven't seen him in ages. I've got a chatter called Igor, and I have not seen him in way too long. I hope he has not spontaneously combusted. Ah! Orange is bad. I also saw... Guess what? A million years? Exactly, yeah. Locksmith. What am I guessing? I have no idea. We are doing some gardening right now. I'm not the most gardenerific person in the world, but... Back and forth. Back and forth. What am I guessing? What am I guessing? Ooh. Okay, that's my fruit. No one else has allowed it. You're officially on vegan. Ooh! Congratulations. What made you stop eating meat? Gold lung, that's bad. My lung is gold. Normally I love gold. Not in this situation. I think I can get away with one more stack. Okay, I'm gonna eat. It didn't work. It did work. Never mind. I am a silly, smelly, and uncouth individual. Come on, plants. There you go. Goodbye, plant. You sir have been unplanted. That's not funny. One day it will be. Mark my words. Regen is like an artist website. Yeah, I have heard of it. I was making a little funny. Please clap. Why am I being eaten by the giant plant man? Okay, I'm just too strong. I'm just gonna dance to let them get some aggro or threat. Do you prefer aggro or threat? I've heard it be called both over the years, and I don't know what I prefer. I like threat. It sounds a bit more serious business than aggro. Aggro sounds like a gamer word. I don't like it. I don't like it. It displeases me. It makes me closed parenthesis. Jokes go straight over your head. Maybe you should wear a large hat so that they actually, you know, the hat can block the joke and then you can catch it. Maybe the hat can be in the shape of, like, I don't know. Uh-oh. Why am I pulling all the time? Am I just that strong? Do they have... They do have Iron Wheel in. We're just... Okay. Our tank needs to pick up the damage because I am just too strong. It's not easy being this good, you know. It's just... I'm overqualified, you know? I'm trying to think of something that happened at work today that is funny. Because I ate tuna baguette, which makes me a tuna eater. Yes. And it was out of date, so if I, you know, collapse in a few minutes, I am 2 apples tall. I'm not 2 apples too. I'm at least 2.5. Don't you undersell my height. I am tall and proud of it. Woo! Okay, have you got their attention? You do. There we go. We get to go see the cat wife in a minute, so that's good. Apparently everyone on the internet hates Wu Klamat, but so far she's the best character, so we need to go see her soon. The problem when you get put into these old dungeons is it clearly has... Orange is bad. They need to redesign them a little bit, maybe. Because these are like older than you. Let's go. going on in here? 2.5 apples don't seem the tallest. Well, what you don't understand is they are extremely big apples. that's what, you know, context is key. If one apple is like 100 meters, then being 2 apples tall is actually very tall. You see what I mean? I am 2 very big apples stacked on top of each other. Because what if you were 2 apples tall, but they just sat next to each other and not stacked? 2 unstacked apples tall. There you go. Rethink how you think. That way, when you think differently. Yes. How's the volume? I'm not sure. I'm watching my mixer and it's not tickling the yellow. And that's usually a good sign when it doesn't tickle the yellow. Miser's mistress. YKW Shaw. Okay. Nice, thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Do you know the word LOL? That was popular back in my day. That's fine. Thank you. Someone would type a funny joke and you'd reply with a LOL. You wouldn't be laughing really, but, you know, tiny bit loud. Okay, good to hear. There you go. That should be better, right? This game is very hard to balance, I have discovered. I went in the settings, adjusted the bars. It's just not easy. YKW means you know what. Oh, thank you. You need to spell things out for me because I am 9,000 years old. And a half. You can't forget the half. It's a very important half. I've got 2 stacks. I need to eat some fruit, please. Eat fruit, everybody. It's important. It's perfect now. Yes! I'm glad I could be of assistance. Okay, let's limit break. There you go. Good. Oh. Good job. Oops, I accidentally typed that in the wrong chat. Never mind. They're all leaving before I could... I can't commend them because they leave too quickly. Okay, did we get our level? We did not, sadly. Oh well. What's all this junk in my bags? I don't want it. Ugh, yuck. Oh, they've added new loot to the old dungeons. That's good to know. Okay, at least they're doing something. You're not used to typing full sentence, normally abbreviate everything. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I don't know what all of these newfangled words mean. Okay, any funny names before we actually move on with the story? Panda Lily. Wonder Brother. That's a decent name. I like that name. I'm kind of disappointed. Menace Man. That's a good one. I appreciate that one. Jehovah's Thickness. I don't really like that one at all. I mean, it's impressive. but it worries me also. Hello, Jehovah's. Retainers? No. Okay, never mind. Onwards to Dickon. Where's Dickon? Dickon is in Charlian. Go ask your graduation date really quickly. Okay. Did you debut recently? Because you can't really graduate without debuting first. Ooh, Berry Dakin. That's a cute name, actually. I appreciate that one. German suplex. Now that is a name. Hello, German. Hello, suplex. Okay, what are we doing? I keep getting distracted. Dickon is down there. Okay. And the Lala, yeah. I've been very tempted to become one, but I don't know. No graduation. I mean, like school. Oh. I have no idea what that means, but I hope it's good. Because if it's not good, it's bad. And if it's not bad, it's good. Yes. So you debut kind of sort of soon. Fantastic. I will try to appear if it is not at a scary time. What are you doing? Oh, I thought they were merged with the tables. Okay, Dickon, I'm ready. Feed me, sir. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you? I would like a plate of mashed potato, please. Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. What if we don't eat meat, though? I mean, that's a bit unfair. New dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Oh, you're very generous. And what's holding me back? Yeah, kind of glamour. Don't want to be tiny.
私たちが協力してあげた最初の戦果だ。
It's Catwife.
あ、シャーレアンの料理はまずいって聞いてたけど、なかなかいけるじゃねえか。
It's on Halloween. There's still a while before it just feels soon because you're still making your model. Ah, Halloween. When is that? That's like October, isn't it? Not far off. Not far off. You can do it.
なんだこれ。匂いが辛い。
Can't you handle the spice, Aaron?
おいおい、いつからそんなにやわになった？辛いもんなんてトラル大陸にもあるだろうが。
Oh, the ad break is finishing now. I don't believe you, Seribot. You lie. Uh-oh.
さっきディコンさんから聞いたんだが、ラザハンではある女性が食べていたのをきっかけにして激辛料理が流行ってるらしい。
What do you think about spice? I'm getting better. We have a lot of chili. We have a lot of chili and ginger in our food these days.
ほら、あの町からシャーレアンに出稼ぎに来て、そのまま残ってる人も多いだろ。彼らに喜んでもらうために早速真似てみたんだそうだ。
Ah. Well, a fun thing about this man is I didn't pay attention during the raids that he appeared in because they were optional back when I did them, so I assumed it didn't matter. So I was like, it's just an optional raid. I mean, I don't have to pay attention to the story of it. So skip. And then when he appeared later on, everyone was like, don't you recognize him? I'm like, no, I've never seen this man in my life. So I had to go back and rewatch the cutscenes now that I knew that they were actually important. Then they made them mandatory, which is good. But back in like 2014 or whenever it was, they were just optional. Art thou okay?
辛くねえ。これぐらい辛くなんてね。
Oh, thank you. I narrowed down my race choice to a few things. I don't like having a tail, so that's like half of them out of the rules. So no tails. Don't want to be tall, and don't want rabbit ears. So it's kind of like I have to be a Midlander. She's basically Luffy from One Piece. That's all I can think of. Sticking to Mikote. Not a bad choice. I just don't like tails. I hate it when, you know, armor with like capes and then the tail sticks out the cape. It just bothers me more than it should. Why does it stick out the cape? It should either go under the cape or just be disabled.
ほっとけ。たくお前はたまに口を開けば文句ばっかり。
二人とも妙に仲がいいよな。
Use.
知り合って長いのか？
ああ、こいつと私は幼馴染だ。
Osana Najimi, they were childhood friends. Okay. Okay.
違う。昔からの知り合いってだけだ。
Okay.
なるほど。よくわかったよ。
つまりエレンビルさんもトラル大陸の出身ということ？それを知ってたらもっと前からいろいろ聞いてたのに。
How long until we get her new outfit in the mog shop, I wonder? Next expansion, maybe?
おあいにくさま。そういうのが面倒だったから言わなくなったんだ。
I want it. I have the old one, but it's not very good.
そんじゃ、この陰険野郎に代わって、私がトラル大陸について話すとするか。トラル大陸にはマムータ族以外にも、私はエレンビルしかり多くの種族がいてな。大昔から異種族間の争いが絶えなかったんだ。だが80年ぐらい前、現国王である連王グルージャジャがトラル大陸に生きるすべての種族を統一し、国を起こした。
Okay.
それがトライオラ連王国なんだったな。
I think I'll probably understand this new land when we get there. It's very confusing right now.
以後ずっと戦争とは無縁な平和な世が続いてきたんだが。
Right now, it confuses the heck out of me.
80年も経てば最強の連王もじいさんになっちまう。ここらで王位を譲るために、継承の儀を執り行うことにしたのさ。
You'll have to trust me, bro. Okay.
参加できる王位継承者は私を入れて4
Four
人。
claimants to the throne. Okay.
それぞれ参加を許された理由があるとはいえ、中には
Ah.
王位につけちゃならねえやつもいる。
I'm a visual learner, okay?
候補者の中に一人野望を秘めた者がいるってことだ。ガレマール帝国が崩壊したという知らせは海を越えてトラル大陸にまで届いててな。そいつはそれをいい機会だと考えてるらしい。領土拡大を狙って外界へ打って出るべきだ。
せっかく連王がみんなを一つにまとめて平和にしたってのに。
Daddy
領土
bad.
拡大なんて
Okay.
しようもんならまた戦争が起こっちまう。
Bonk.
そんなの私は望んじゃいない。だから何としても私
You
が
must
継承の
win.
儀に勝って
I wonder if you
今の
will
平和
or
なト
not.
ライオラを維持して
Let
み
me
せる。
guess, you will. I'm predicting it now.
だが王を決める大事な儀式に異国の人間が参加するなんて許されるのか？
Blah 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 blah
あ
blah.
そのことなら問題ね。多くの種族が暮らすトラル大陸を滑る王にはそれらをまとめ
Okay,
上
I
げる
need-
力量が求められる。
I need this prop while I'm processing it. Uh-huh.
だから異国人だろうが何だろうが協力者を自由に集めることを連王が許可。いやむしろ積極的に推奨してるのさ。
Can you draw me a picture, please?
それでお前に会いに来たってわけだ。エレンビルから聞いてた以上の腕前にも惚れたが、何より狩りを通じて
Yeah, I
信
can
用できるや
imagine.
つだって感じた。
But they're setting it up, but I need more. I need more.
だからよ、改めて頼むぜ。
Help you win the
私が
throne?
トライオラの
Okay.
王となるため、
I've got
お前の
nothing else to
力を貸して
do.
くれ。
You caught me at a good time. Very convenient that you came now and not like a few weeks ago when we were
すぐ
You
に
know.
答えられるわけねえよな。
a whole end of the world kind of thing.
だが、他の王位継承者に勝つ
Well,
に
how
は
long was it
お前が
ago
必要なんだ。
in
儀式に間に合う限り、いくらでも待つさ。
in the universe? Like for me, it's been over 2 years, but it feels like it's not been that long in game. Few weeks since the end of the world, maybe.
それならバルデシオン文館に部屋を用意するわ。
Oh,
こち
thanks.
らに滞在している間はそこでゆっくりしていって。
ありがとよ。遠慮なく使わせてもらうぜ。
Meat.
あ、残った肉持って行ってもいいか？
Would you mind if I took the rest of the meat? You really are shonen anime protagonist. Does she have rubbery limbs by any chance? Oh yeah, and the reason I haven't become Lalafell is because you need a magnifying glass to see their glamours, and I'm like, But maybe I will someday. I'll buy like a stack of Fantasias and... Whether Wulama has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. You found out your graduation date is the same day as convention I was going to. Tempted to just skip. I don't know what graduation really means in your country. Is it important? Like we don't have that here, so you I don't know. I'm stupid. A stupid European. And PvP is harder to tell. Good point. Although I don't do PvP, so that's not really a benefit. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. PvP main, I have 6,000 games. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. I'd rather just not get the tomes and never do PvP in my life. Ooh, we can choose food. What shall we have, chat? Caviar canaps, broccoflower stew, caviar sandwich, or a baba ganoush? Okay, we can read the description. Traditional Thavnarian appetizer of finely chopped dark eggplant, spiced with ground cumin and a tantalizing hint of garlic. Well, I'm assuming eggplant is the same as aubergine, which I don't like, so that rules out baba ganoush. When you finish your last year of high school, walk a stage and get your diploma. That's a lot of fuss. My last day of upper school was like, you go in, you get a letter, then you go home. No nonsense. It was all very down low, not very glamorous. Go in, get your letter, come home. Caviar sandwich incorporates eggs from the caviar sturgeon and bird of Elpis broth. Given the further inclusion of alligator pear slices, one cannot help but wonder if it's Adventer's obvious preference for ovoid foodstuffs. Okay. Perennial party favorites, these herbivores feature delightfully bite-sized bread, topped with cheese, vegetables, and salted caviar sturgeon eggs. None of these sound that appealing, I'm not gonna lie. Broccoflower slices boiled in a savory broth alongside tender poultry and root vegetables. That probably sounds the best, in my opinion. Let's go for the broccoflower. I know the stats are important, but I'm going off taste here. Broggle is the best. Broggly. I am a fan of broccoli. We had some tonight with our jacket potato. Jacket potato, chili. I don't know how this game works at all. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of like a single player story game, but then sometimes you have to go team up with other people to do like a dungeon if you want. They've started adding AI party members, but they're not as good as real people. Like they'll take twice as long for a start. Hello, Graha. Graha is mulling over what you have learned of Wulamal and her plan. Okay. I dare say we now have a fair grasp
Tired
of her situation.
_ says, can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? You can, if you redeem a head pat redeem. It's only 33 shillings. I would recommend it.
Tired pup no head pato.
Thank you. I will treasure it dearly. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Have I? Why not use it to learn more about Toral? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy. I am sleepy. We're talking about mysterious lands and unknown wonders here. Oh, are we? I'm confident we'll find reports so thrilling as to drive any thoughts of napping from your mind. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Oh, no. Mandatory reading. I didn't sign up for this. Okay. We go in there. Look at these nerds. Nerd. Bet they leveled scholar. Can we do 360s? Not really. Where is the nearest point? Here or here? Here's probably closer. There you go. Here is closer. Woohoo! Let's be nerds together. Pudding Way! What are you doing here? I guess my pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all. But I persevere. Once people taste it, they'll be even happier than when they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. Keep up the good work, Pudding Way. Let me pet him. Yes. Always pet the rabbits. How long has he been there? I don't remember seeing him there before. Oh, it smells like nerds in here. Okay, let's get this over with. Blue covered book. I hope it's got pictures. What if the hero couldn't read? You'd have to get help from someone else. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Inoriyukki, a tribe in the distant continent of Tural. Okay. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. It goes on! In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. Did they really expect us to read all of this? For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapi Canyon, tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Mastered the Wallachi's art, make animals' power his own. No name exists for it in the common tongue. I called it blue magic. The reason I chose this color, significance it holds, cannot think of a name more fitting. Okay. Naruhodo. I see. Who's this? Isilsis. Very cute. Good name. Granville. What are you doing, sir? Reading. Ugh, yuck. I hate reading. Actually, that's a lie. I like reading. Let's begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tural. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres. Okay, so we're going to a varied environment? Okay. Allegans who rose to power in Aldenard. Their movement will be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Okay. So they were united by a funny man. I see. I became 3% smarter. Brilliant. Faded tome. Does that mean no one has read it for a while? Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tural is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. I have to do my nature documentary voice. This tome introduces a select variety of species, as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca. Accustomed to Tural's craggy mountain ranges, This four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands, of years. Their soft, white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Vivra. This ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Torel. The Mamulya have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Vivra is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valigaramanda. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Turali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. I see. I see. Moving on. Whee! All right, the final book. Unblemished book. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Torel. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto, these crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. Tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when an Orliminson sailor named Ketenram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep. Okay. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. So it's like that traveler who sailed to Japan. Was it Adam Williams or something? William Adams? I think he was a Welshman or something. He appeared in Neo, kind of.
キャットナプルナのグロープモード
What have you done? What have you done? Mammal. How long does it last for? Ow. Okay, I'm back. The news of my demise was greatly over-exaggerated. The most notable of these was the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketenram's expeditions to Torel. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito, and gripping legends, such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. He talks too much. Having perused a wide selection of books related to Torel, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Okay. Oi, Gura. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent! While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Torel, I dare say you have found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. I have, yes. But come, let us continue this outside. Okay. If you say so. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find reference to... My tongue is too big. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Popotos, I think. I have a newfound appreciation for them. As have I. He likes potatoes. How do you actually say popotos? Popotos? Popotos. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving popotos. As they keep well, they were a boon to sailors. And it was that same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Ohiosia. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees popotos repeatedly frozen and dried, or tater magic, they call it. The resultant product was apparently used in a stew by people in mountainous region. I should like to sample that dish one day. That and all the unique cuisines of that vast continent. Always thinking about food, these guys. I guess I brought popotos up, so it's kind of my fault. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Toral? Yes, I did. Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about alpacas. They sound cute. Oh? Ah, yes, the alpaca. In addition to serving as beasts of burden, they provide clothing for people by the way of their lush fleece. Ooh. They are especially prized by mountain tribes who hold certain rare specimens sacred. The sacred alpaca? Ooh. I want one. I thought I heard familiar voices. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What going on? Oh no, it's the nerd and his sister. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? We hope to arm ourselves with knowledge. Of course you do. You Nerdicus Maximus. Next expansion, he needs to get some glasses to, like, emphasize the nerd. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razahan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. Ooh, really? The Sag and the Red Mag, indeed. Well, wasn't he like a arcanist back in the day? I remember him having a book. Mag, Sag. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Pretty sure I remember him using a book once upon a time. Like the big nerd he is. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Talking. A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Toral. Sages are nerds, they are. Nerd. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. Jesus, you're okay. I'm not Jesus. I bound a hotkey to the flinch command and it's very silly. Ah! The contest. Is Charlie the only one allowed to help Wukama? I might be able to bring friends along. There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Ulama gave us the impression that she could have several champions. Why does she have to go to a different country to find champions? Isn't there anyone good enough over there? I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alfina. We have planning to do. Always coming up with sneaky plans. Alize, wait. It would seem our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. Off you go, nerd. If you can even keep up with her. With your nerdy legs. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. Okay, let us do this. Why don't they just mount up? Are they stupid? Getting them steps in. Oh yeah, I guess they've all got smart watches. Ooh, I gotta get my 15,000 steps a day. I bet Urianger gets like 7 steps a day. That man does not walk. Prithee, I shall rest mine legs upon this ottoman. Verily. Mine buttocks require rest. 25 hours a day. Ooh, Gura. Gura, what you doing? Gesturing.
いや、
あ、
いろいろ聞いたり調べたりしたが、肝心なことを聞いてなかったと思ってさ。
Okay, he's reading it for me, great.
あんたはどうしたい？ウクラマトの助っ人になるって話、受けるのか？
Well, it's going to be an awfully short expansion if we refuse it. Imagine that, you say no and then Dawntrail just ends. Okay, never mind, next expansion. They give you a free story skip if you say no. I'd rather not get involved in politics. I never say no to a new adventure. I'm still undecided, to be honest. Oh, I don't really think I'd say any of these. I'd be like, why not? Oh, I've got nothing else going on. So we'll go with the top one. There you go. Let's go.
あんたらしいな。そうやって言い切れるなら、それでいいんだと思う。継承の儀とか、それに関わ
There'll
る
be
責
many
任だとか
trials for you to overcome.
厄介な問題も
Oh,
ありそうだけ
I
ど
don't
さ。
like trials. They're hard.
現地に行って人々と触れ合って、その中で何がいいかを判断しながら旅をしていく。きっとそれが冒険者流だ。
They call you Balkenshat constantly. I should have just called my character that. I wonder what the kanji they use for Balkenshat is. I'm curious.
トライオラは遠い。
I have to
大
look it
書
up.
院にさえ大した記録がないような、ほとんど未知の国だ。
I know it means adventure in quotation marks, but what combination of kanji do they use for it? Oh, here we go. G-show, please. This is an educational stream, by the way. We learn things here. Okay. Make it bigger. I need to know. I'm getting smarter, me too. Yeah, I know it means adventurer, but it means risk, danger, face defy, precipitous, inaccessible place, impregnable position, person. So someone who goes into risky, inaccessible places. Okay, risk taker, yeah. We like, oh, Darcy, welcome in. How are you doing, sir? Are you resting yourself and stuff? Art thou well?
あんたがそこで何を見て、聞いて、感じて、考えるのか。
He's not spoiling anything, don't
想
worry.
像するだけで、なんだか俺まで
Although he
ワク
might
ワクする。
be. Maybe in like 10 years, if you ever resubscribe, you'll have forgotten this. It didn't take me that long. It took me like 0.5 seconds. You have a different colored name on my
生きていく。
OBS.
それが人の答えだとして、あんたは自分の旅路に何を見つけるんだろう。
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. Why is he talking like a romanticist or something? You're a bit of a nerd too, Gura.
それまで好きに歩いてみればいい。
Yeah.
旅の終わりは明日への一歩。道はまだ続いてるんだからさ。お、そうだ。それなら。
Can we go to Tural already?
俺、アゴラに寄ってから帰るよ。先にバルデシオン文館に入っててくれ。
All right. Off you go. I need to become a Lalafell immediately. I feel too serious. Oh, long time no see. Lalafell life, yes. How long has he been in the story? How long has he been out of the story? I feel like we haven't seen him in ages. He was not involved in the Zero arc. He's been like, what are you doing? Just jiving out here, you funky. That's Snoop Dogg. Maybe. Sayonara, good name. Although, you shouldn't really say that to someone. Yeah. There are games with long expositions where you just want to pick up the dude and say, okay, talk on. Well, indeed, that is true. I guess they have to pad it out a little bit. But they do say a lot of nothing half the time. Also, I've never had to use a mender since getting my jobs. Because I can repair my own stuff and it's so good. Why is Sayonara no good to just throw out? Because it's more of a final farewell rather than just a goodbye. And a lot of people think it's kind of sad from what I've gathered. It's kind of like a we'll never see each other again, bye-bye. Or we're not going to see each other for a long time. There's more casual ways to say goodbye that you generally would use. Like if you're watching Hololive or something, and they'll probably very rarely say that at the end. They'll be like, Janet, which is like next time, or Yeah. I guess literally it means... What's this literal meaning of sayonara? Come here. Where's my Japanese keyboard? Yeah, exactly. It's like a real serious goodbye kind of thing. It might make someone sad if you said it to them casually. Welcome back, Charlie. If you're looking for Wu Lama, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. That would be lovely. Thank you. Ojika. Sunjika. Why has she got like a Japanese sounding name? Speaking of which. We going in here? Did I just miss? Where? Oh, here we go. Destination. I love Destination. It's my favorite character. It's so sparkly. Well, you are playing a Japanese game, just saying. Yeah, but not many characters in game have like Japanese sounding names unless they are sometimes Ora have names like that, or Domans from that area of the world. Maybe she's Doman Lalafell. I don't know. Anyway, waiting. It's a nice map on the wall. I like that. Is Dad Crid gonna show up? No, it's the gang. The gang's all here. Well, not all of them, but...
答えは出たって顔してるな。それじゃ聞かせてくれよ。
Unfortunately, the answer is no. We're gonna have to skip this expansion. I've never been one to turn down and you can't say no. They should at least make a joke about it. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Yeah, go on in.
Nara, 私の依頼は最適だな。未だ前人未到の地が残るトラル大陸が待ってるぜ。
Indeed. Why is that low resolution a sticky note?
その話、私たちも乗ったわ。
The gang's all here.
アリゼにアルフィノ君も一体どうして
They're inviting themselves along. A cat, a bunny, ish person, and a dwarf. Well, Lalafell are called dwarves in a different timeline, so you're not entirely wrong.
実は二人には一度ヌーメノン大書院の前で会ってウクラマトのことを話しててさ。で、さっき俺がアゴラで買い物してたらそこでまた声をかけられたんだ。私たちも彼女に会わせてほしいってな。
The whole gang!
ああ、お前らがあれだろ？カエルになって尾行してたって双子。エレンビルから聞いてるぞ。
You remember that? You can be a jerk and call them the Void game named Squat. Imagine maybe there is an alternate timeline where they are called squats. You never know. Because in the lore there's 14 like timelines, so maybe one of them. Who knows?
ちょっと他に言うことなかったわけ？
事実だろ。
This man is... I can tell you that is impossible because GW would see... I don't know. Squat is an actual word. Surely they don't have like the rights to the word. When are these two gonna grow up? They've been kids for like 20 years.
はじめまして、王女殿下。私はアルフィノ、そして妹のアリゼと申します。
よせよせ。そういう堅苦しいのは嫌いなんだよ。それよりも、さっきの言葉の真意を聞かせろ。
Yes, please.
お前たちも継承の儀に参加したいのか?
Omaitachi? Well, that's a bit of a rude thing to say. Well, no, it's not that rude, but
では、
I guess it's kind of like you guys. They are elves, no? I don't think growing up is a fast process. No, I guess true. But their granddad was ancient, and their dad's pretty old, so you'd think they'd be a little bit older by now.
ガレマルドの復興を手伝っていてね。あちらでは今、諸外国や多くの異種族といかに和解し、相互協力へと進むのかが喫緊の課題になっている。
That's a lot of words to just say Garlemald bad, but maybe not.
そこで多種族を束ねることで成立したトライオラからいろいろと学ばせてもらえたらと思ったんだ。無論継承の儀に関しても全力で支援するよ。
Arufie, you nerd!
構わないぜ。何人だって歓迎だ。そっちもエオルゼアやガレマルドの話を聞かせてくれよ。
I'm surprised Urianger isn't really excited to go. Maybe he'll show up soon.
頼もしいお仲間が増えたんだ。俺はお役御免ってことでいいか？
バカ言え。お前には儀式の本番まで付き合ってもらうって最初に言っておいただろ。
Yeah, you're not getting out of this, Eren. You are along for the ride.
こいつらは強い。凶暴な獣だって倒せる。が、何せ初めての土地だ。危険な植物や立ち入るべきじゃない場所はわからねえ。
They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. Just like original VAs, being Japanese illiterate does stick my eyeballs to the bottom. Yeah, I know, but I've tried watching someone's stream of the English voices before, and I wanted to rip my ears off.
お前はそういうの得意だろ？それに、
Plus,
黄金鏡の噂、本当はちょっと気になるんじゃねえか？
maybe this is less spoilery for you, because you might eventually get here in like 1,000 years. I'm not sure about mostly better. I mean, I have nothing against the dubbing, but I don't know what's wrong with my brain, because it makes me kind of like recoil. Ooh. I'm sure they're perfectly talented and high quality actors, but it just sounds wrong to me. I don't know. Plus, there's some of my favorite actors in the Japanese version, so I can't not as well. Although we haven't seen Akio Otsuka's character for a while. He shows up sometimes.
ほら、クルルも誰よりも先に行きたいって言ってただろ。
Some go for French. Ooh.
そうなんだけど。
We played Clair Obscur last year, and I picked French because no one else did, and it was very good. I was actually pretty impressed by the French dubbing.
バルデシオン委員会の活動が、せっかく軌道に乗り始めてきたのに離れてしまっていいのかなって。
Yeah, it was pretty great. I was a bit of a naysayer for a while. I was like, surely it can't be that good. And I was like, I'll try it eventually. And eventually I did, and like I kind of understand. Maybe it's not, I don't think it's quite the greatest game of all time like people were saying it is, but it's probably a good old, an easy 9 out of 10. Maybe. Very memorable.
それなら心配無用だ。
クル
クルル
ル
には海底遺跡の時に
9 out of 10 is
留守番してもらっ
good,
たから
yeah.
な。 委員会のことはしばらく俺やオジカに任せてくれ。
Pray leave the students to Ojika and me. Gura's staying home? Are we leaving him behind?
ラハ君の方こそ。
I forgot she calls him Raha-kun. That's kind of cute. Mm.
ガラフさんのこと追いかけてみたいんだろ。
I'm sure he'll show up again later, surely. He can't be left behind for an entire expansion. Or can he?
ありがとう、ラハ君。
よっしゃ、決まりだな。継承の儀への協力者としてお前たちの力を貸してくれ。
I guess someone has to stay home and watch the kids. Cool-a-doo.
じゃあこれの出番だな。アゴラで有り金はたいて買ってきたんだ。
What did you buy? Hope it wasn't with my money.
Yes.
New bit of map, maybe? New bit of map?
レポリットたちとの交流の証に作られた
Latest map of the world.
最新の世界地図。ここシャーレアン島よりさらに西に書かれている。次の冒険の舞台、トラル大陸だ。
Okay, that works. Yeah, I don't really care about any kind of game awards and stuff because I almost never agree with them. Are we finished Endwalker finally? 5 years later. Yay! It is done. Oh. Oh. Amano mentioned. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice art too. Who do these? I don't recognize this style. Cute. I need a picture of that. How do we take a picture? Here you go. We need that. That's a new wallpaper. Keep an eye out for any other art that we can take a picture of. See, I've never been much of a Yashtara fan. Everyone's really obsessed with her, but I just always saw her as a kind of like, you know, token cat. Heresy, I know. She's alright, but don't really get the fascination. Einstein, however, is pretty cool. Yashtara was funny in the... What's the area? And... She's had a few funny moments. Oh, Stormblood, you mean? Yeah. Tataru is the best character. I'm not. There's no. More. There's no. Spam. Definitely need more Tataru. She needs to get a battle job and join us. What would her job be? Like extortioner. She just drains everyone's gil. Your gil. It is now mine. I am Team Tataru. Wonder if we're seeing the last of this guy. I wouldn't put it past them to bring him back. It's Batman. There was a summon that required money to murder things, and yeah, Yojimbo. Although sometimes you could give him money and he would just do nothing. There was a little bit of RNG to it. If you knew the exact amount you needed to trigger his stuff, it was fine. But if you just guessed, it's like, okay. I'm just gonna, do my weak attack today. You didn't pay me enough. He had a trust meter. Oh. How sneaky. When we eventually get to 10, I'm debating doing the PS2 version. It has a few downsides, but it has a massive upside in just looking better than the HD version. Because they ruined everyone's faces in the HD version. They gave everyone like Botox or something. Not nice. It is not fun. Oh, best song in the expansion. I need this song for my orchestrion. I don't know how you get it. I have to look it up. AI fixed? I think it's kind of pre-AI, but it just... I don't know what they did, but the faces just look wrong. Can I find a picture? FF10 original vs remaster. Browser, I summon thee to my screen. Yeah, here's it's Facebook. We don't want Facebook. This is a pretty good example. Original here. Not sure what the difference between these two are. Oh, Vita. And that's the HD remaster. They didn't just upgrade his face. They remade it, and it just doesn't look like him anymore. I mean, if you've never played the original, it probably looks fine. But if you're a, diehard... Ooh, Seribot banned someone. Nice. Good job. Gravitational sidekick. Banned for spam. Teed us up there. PS3, he's an egg, yeah. Yuna looks a lot better in the PS2 version as well. Can we find... She just kind of looks like a doll in the remaster, like kind of. This is the proper Yuna. Then they kind of like did something to her. It's like she got bad plastic surgery or something. Like, yeah, if you've never played the original, you probably don't notice, you don't care. But anyone who is a fan of the original immediately notices, what have they done to her? What have they done? Meanwhile, the FF12 remaster, no complaints. It's a bit different, but it's not different enough to be a problem. Okay. Is there any pictures of you, not Yuffie, same character kind of, Riku before and after? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of like plastic surgery'd everybody in the remaster. I don't know what they were thinking. Let me find a better picture. They're all too small. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm good at complaining. Oh, is this a good comparison picture, maybe? Watch me get a virus on stream by clicking random links. Very strange design. Maybe they lost the source files or something? I don't know. I don't know why they would do it. Look at this. This is awful. I think this is this the remaster here? Yeah. I don't recognize these people. Who are these people? Who are you? You're not Yuna. Who are these people? Oh. Remember what they took from us. Oh no. My poor Tidus. They've turned you into some kind of... Someone just changed the art style. Yeah. Looks so uncanny, yeah, I know. I guess we've got good background music for this. Can we find Waka? Oh, don't look at that. That's my YouTube. Can we find Pikami Waka disintegration? Wait, there's no video of it? Oh, here it is. Where is it? So it comes up in a second. There it is. Bye. Need to see that again. Ready? He's gone. Bye. Just eradicated from existence. I'm a big fan of that clip. Ooh, Ragnarok Online. Void's still RE4ing. I'm hoping he's enjoying it. Yeah. He attacked himself while confused, and I think he must have petrified himself with his weapon. It must have had a status effect equipped to it or something. Maybe. Also, I know I can skip these credits, but I feel like we need to. We need to give them appreciation. And the music's good too. Ow. Oh, the moon. This song was creepier on the what's the console called? Super Famicom? Moon theme. What's it called? Another moon. Is this it? Ah! Oh, that's noisy. I remember first getting to the moon in this, and it was like, wait, what? And it was so scary. And all the enemies were hard. Ugh. Why am I on the moon? Why is there aliens? Why is there monsters? Ah. Speaking of, can I find my Final Fantasy IV? I don't want to hear myself. Oh, look how young I looked. Look how young and innocent. So young, so innocent. Oh, here we go. I was spamming elixirs like no one's business in this fight. During the NES Famicom era, music makers were very crafty, yeah. Big props to Uematsu for his, genuinely amazing work. Not just him, of course, but he very rarely missed with any of his music. Oh, we did Scrandle back then too. I don't think I had a chat overlay back then. Or did I? Or was just no one show up? Maybe no one showed up. Oh, Fruit showed up. I did have a chat overlay. Oh, Jarren showed up too. Nice. He does show up sometimes. Famicom had 4 extra sound channels. Ooh. Some of us just... I'm not calling you out or anything. I appreciate my lurkers. Yeah, the sprite work in FF4 was amazing too. Was Nomura the enemy designer in FF4? I know he was in some of the early ones. Or monster designer. It was Tetsuya Nomura. Okay. Oh wait, no. Primary was that's AI though. I don't know if that's true or not. Why don't we have a look, shall we? I need to know who worked on it. Nomura? Doesn't seem to be. What was Nomura's first FF? He was a debugger for FF4. Okay. Though it says here, I don't trust the AI answer. It's not always right. I don't. He was a debugger for FF4. Then he's received training by artist Takahashi Tetsuya. Designed the monsters in FF5. Okay. So 5 was the first one that he did enemy design on. And I think... Oh, I thought we were out of the cutscene. Anyway, Kururu / Creel is cute too, so... We need more Lalafell in our life. A 3-minute ad break is starting. I don't know if that's true or not. It might be. There's a lot of Lalafell hate out there, so I feel like I need to balance it by appreciating them. They do not deserve the hate. Yeah, I know I could have skipped this, but we're not skipping the credits. A lot of people love Lalafells. True, but I feel like the haters are more outspoken. JP servers are mostly Lalafell. Really? I've never been to a JP server, but I have seen Yoshi P's character. He came to our server once, and everyone was crowding him. It was pretty funny. I wish I got a screenshot. I think he just appeared in Gridania, and everyone was just, swarming him. I think he uses a character called Yoshi ''P Sunpo, usually. But yeah, he is a bit of a gamer himself. Well, obviously, but he often talks about PC gaming and MMOs and stuff, which is kind of cool. Like, didn't he make the team play WoW in preparation for Realm Reborn? I remember, and it might be just a rumor, but I'd believe it. When did we beat FF4? That was back in September. Nice. Nice. I like it. Although I have lost a bit of trust with Yoshi P after FF16. I know he wasn't fully responsible for it, but yeah, not a fan of 16 at all. However, I can't judge it fairly because I didn't play it. I just, I saw what it was about and decided it wasn't for me. So, yeah, I'm sure it's a very good game, but it's not for me per se. The ad break is finishing now. Okay. If whatever you say, Seribot. I think everyone has the right to think whatever. Yeah. I'm going to skip that because I think that we've seen all it has to offer. Ooh, a sprout. Can you get to this place and still be a sprout? Actually, why am I a sprout? I'm not a sprout. I've been playing for 15 years. Can you manually become a sprout? Well, not a sprout. Take that off. Look. /played. Oh, no, it's playtime. 183 days, 2 hours, 30 minutes. So why am I a sprout all of a sudden? A rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. We get a knapsack? What is that? The heck? What does that do? Okay, so the next quest is going to be Dawntrail proper, I guess. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lominsa. Einstein! Oh.
どちらに向かう船でしょうか。
Ooh.
東も北も行ったしな。なら次は西だ。
Oh.
西ですか。
Where's he going? Is he coming with us or is he going somewhere else? Is he having a solo adventure somewhere else? Einstein's bizarre adventure. Meanwhile, in Old Charlian, what's going on there? You're an angel. And Dad. Nice.
あの様子じゃ決めたようだぞ。まあそうなるだろうと思ってたけどな。彼女らもまたかの地へ。それは実に数奇な巡り合わせかと。
Whoa.
とはいえ、あいつらとやり合うことになるなんて、さすがに骨が折れそうだ。
A grueling task, you say? What are they up to?
では、この依頼、今からでも断りますか？口にした言葉ほどお困りの様子には見えませんが。だな。こんな面白い話、断れるか？
They're really flexing their... Oh, characters can interact with the objects now. Before, they'd always, like, hold objects out of shot a lot. But now they're using actual objects more and more, I notice.
では、早速船を探すといたしましょう。
More often than before, I mean. Still low resolution, though.
さ
I
あ、
can't read it.
とっておきの大仕事だ。俺たちも行くぞ。トラル大陸へ。
Okay, they're coming too, of course. You couldn't leave them behind, could we? Well, we could have done. The moon.
お前、北上海に沈む海底遺跡に行ったことがあるな。オサード小大陸の北、流氷に覆われたブラインフロストを越えた者のみがたどり着く秘宝の島を見たことは？
We always said he was just spoiling future expansions, pretty much. Maybe that's the case.
新大陸のまばゆき黄金鏡はどうだ？
Boat! Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded something something. You're going too fast for me. Fantastic. A new world to explore. Do we start this today? Or next time? I can't decide. What do you think, Ojika? Should we proceed? Get Pat. Get Pat. Wait, where's my retainers? Are we not allowed to see? We're not allowed in the inn room? We're not allowed in the inn room until we accept it. I guess we have to. Welcome back. I've just had word from Erenville. Seems he's managed to secure a passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Okay. Lovely. New jingle too. Enter the main hall. Ooh, my lumber has sold. So what is this knapsack? What does it do? You acquired the knapsack personal effect. What is a personal effect? Is that like an equipable? Does it go in the face wear slot? No? Okay. Oh, is it like a umbrella? Ah, it's like an umbrella. Okay. Nice. That is massive. It was smaller, maybe. What's behind here? This is like the secret hole where people go, and then when you come in and you see nobody there, you'll be like, oh, I guess I'm early. And you'll walk up to this. Ah. Then someone who's waiting for you will be like, boo! Ah, ha, ha, ha. I bet you weren't expecting that. That's exactly what this thing is for. The surprise hole. Anyway, let us proceed. Yeah, it would die. Yes, they would. And they wouldn't even expect it. Old and fragile. Who's gonna pop out first? Kururu? Yeah! There's my cane. Ojika gave us good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. Is that him? Speak of the devil? It is. Ah, you're all here. Took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Doral. Is this the first time we've gone via boat somewhere? Other than, like, you know, the boat earlier in the game. But, like, to an actual expansion? Not sure. Been a while. Now is your time to voice them. Okay. Everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tural. I have no idea. We've not forgotten, have we not? The nation of Tuliulal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. Ooh, is it? Oh, I've been asleep for 3 weeks. I can't remember. Support your bid to become Dawn Servant. Okay. Arufino and I have another objective. What is it? Oh, okay. The Garlimal stuff. Okay, I see. We hope to learn more about how its myriad creatures interact with one another. how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilzabard. Okay. Nerd stuff then. You're welcome to do as you like. I will find Granddad. As far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your dad. Oh. Do we meet Galuf, maybe? Or is he, like, old and dead? If it's anything like the FF5 Galuf, maybe he's not around anymore. I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. Okay. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. Does he speak English? I look forward to meeting him. Okay. You're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. He doesn't believe in it. He doesn't believe in Santa Claus. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. Yes, he is. Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Yes, I have. I'm not going. I'm staying home. I go wherever adventure is to be found. Why can't we say no? If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Okay, we shall do it. We shall do it. I don't even know if I want a main Pictomancer or not, so... I can't decide. Can we go into our in-room now? We can, okay. Now's probably the best time to decide. Ideally, I would have chose a while ago, but... I don't know. Oh, we got Gil. Give me that Gil, please. You can pick and choose whatever. You can, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe dancer is my path. Maybe I should dance. Troyan Choker of Healing. Okay. Thanks. I must be honest, the beast races in the game look uncanny. They do, yeah. It is a 15-plus-year-old engine, so... Well, is the engine that old? Did Realm Reborn give it a new engine, or did they just polish up the old one? Not sure. But it has got 16-year-old foundation, so you got to give it a little bit of leeway. Ding ding. Speaking of retainers, have you seen who I've got here? we have Thancred at home. Thancred at home. Oh, I unlocked his hairstyle with a Mog Station thing, and they don't let me use it on myself. So I thought I got to get some use out of this. So I gave it to a retainer. Why is he a ninja? He was a thief back in like Heaven's Ward, wasn't he? Or a rogue, whatever they're called. And I don't have Gunbreaker leveled up, so he wouldn't max. He wouldn't reach max level. I got it to 80 and then stopped. I don't like tanking. I'm not a tank, okay? Although I did level Dark Knight in solo content. Because I just ruined the table. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ruined the table. I did notice for a moment one of your people is 2B. One of my people? What do you mean? Oh, Luther. He's got some near gear glamoured on. I was looking at the glamours. I was thinking, what can I put my retainers in? I was like, what should I make him wear? You know what? Let's just put him in the near glamours, okay? It is jacket of scouting, gloves of scouting. He's got the scouting set from the first near raid, yeah. You only see them when you're doing your selling stuff, so it doesn't really matter. But I was fed up with them wearing mismatched gear, so I just glamoured them. I need to change one of my retainers to a not rabbit. Oh, that is a man Vieira. Man Vieira. This is also a man Vieira, but he's taller, I think. This is a cat man. Fun boys are more feminine. They're beautiful. Yeah. If I had unlimited Fantasia, I would become one, maybe. I'm in a bit of a position, really, because male Midlanders are a bit too manly, and female Midlanders are a bit too girly. I'd like something kind of in between, but this is what we're stuck with. Maybe I should change to a man Lalafell, but put him in a dress. Orchestrion. Actually, I just reminded myself, I wanted to find the Razahan Orchestrion role. Where'd you get it? Male Lalafell playdead is so stupid. Is it? What's it like? Does he just blow up? I used to annoy people by doing stretch. Where's stretch? Is this annoying yet? Are you getting annoyed? Oh, people abused rescue. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Male. Oh, it's. He's so dramatic. I'm sure the female playdead isn't that dramatic. I did play one briefly. I did. Oh, look at that. We are 2 stamps away from Wondrous Tales. Should I shuffle? Because I don't really have that many chances for a... If we get these 2, it'll be a double. But what are the chances of that? Probably almost 0. Should we shuffle? I've never got a good... Yeah, it's risky. It's very risky. could quickly do a Akhafa Amphitheater Extreme. That takes like 5 seconds. And then reset it and then do it again. Why not? I should like to do it on maybe do it on Dark Knight. Probably my best chance of survival, maybe. Where's Duty Finder? I'm in the wrong menu. Oops. Clear. Unscaled, please. I think it's that. Dark Knight is tank in this game, yeah. Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Paladin, and Warrior are the tanks. There's rumors that there's going to be another one soon. I don't remember how to play this. It shouldn't take long. Did they scale her up a little bit? This is taking longer than expected. Uh-oh. This might not actually succeed then. Oh, we'll try our best. As long as I do, like, mitigation, we should be alright. Ow! Okay. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Thank you very much. And all we have to do is just clear that again. Ooh, never mind. We're not going to get... Oh, we got diagonal. Beautiful. Can we retry that and then do it again? Hacks. Are we still unrestricted? Yeah, we are. Okay. Wait. Why don't we do it as someone else? Nah. This is fine. This is fine. Just so I don't have to worry about Wondrous Tales for a while. Hello. Oh, you start with that, do you? Ah, I see how you play. I know how to beat you. Unfortunately, ow! Why would you do that? Yeah! Ready? And continue. So happy! Yes! This is fine. Nice. You know what? Just because of that, victory. Ah! Not really something to get too excited about, but it's fine. Unable to obtain ice coffer, you already possess one. How rude. Alright. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh! 2 lines! Streamer luck. Streamer luck. Oh yeah, they definitely stole the victory emote from Mr. Cloud himself. What else? Did they steal Gunbreaker stuff from Cloud? Squall, maybe? What is Gunbreaker victory? Maybe not. A little bit like Sifa, maybe. I wonder what the meta tank is right now. For a while it was Warrior, but I don't know if it still is or not. What can you hand a silver certificate in for these days, I wonder? Anyway, I definitely want to hand in... Should we do it on Viper? Or should we do it on someone else? What jobs have I got that need to be leveled? Blue... I bet you can't do it on Blue Mage. Everyone says Blue Mage is so easy, you can get the max level in like 1 hour, but I'm like, well, that requires friends. Scholar, I want to play Scholar again. Maybe we'll level Scholar a little bit. Maybe. But we should probably max Viper. Chloe is in Idleshire. Chloe silver ticket. What are they worth these days? We can probably ask her. What am I doing looking it up? Hello. I am under the water. Please help me. I didn't even... I wasn't expecting to get a mount from... Seems a mix of Paladin and Gunbreaker, the meta these days. Ah. Oh, who are these? I want to know your names. Wee Wee El Wee Wee. That's a good name. I like that name. I'm seeing so many Lalafell. I want to be one again. I have been one briefly before. Okay, what do you have silver tickets for? There's mounts? Oh, they cost more than one. That's rude. What? That's not far. That's not fair. The mounts are more than one ticket. Oh, you can get level 100 gear with it though. Spriggan cap, I've got that. Tamamo headband. That's kind of nice. I wouldn't mind so much, but the amount of times you never get... I almost never get to... I never get 2 lines. I might get 1 if I'm lucky. I think this is the first time I've gotten 2. Never seen 3. Corgi scarf? What? Why are these worth 2? Not fair. It's a cute little face. Alpaca neck warmer. Brave new Urianger. Anteater. Ixion Clar... That's only one? You can get the Ixion mount for one ticket. Pretty good. Maybe we get that? That or the Tamamo headband. Because who doesn't like little... Can you dye it? You can dye it. Pretty nice. What about the second color? The ears bounce, do they? And you can do the insides pink. Amazing. Maybe this is the play. And then if I ever get another one, we get the Clarion. The fact that you only get one ticket is rude. What can we use bronze tickets for? Oh, just junk, basically. The bronze is not worth getting. Sure, you can get some minions, but who cares about minions? I need to have the addendum to my Pal and Gunbreaker are meta on high tier raids. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Yeah. The meta's never really, in my knowledge, mattered that much. Like, sure, the real tryhards might care about it, but most people don't care. Anyway, here's the journal. You get 500 poetics or an Allagan piece. Why would anybody go for the Allagan piece? I think we go like that. Because the bronze certificate, you can get the Ixion mount. I know you can, but by doing a fate, yeah, but no one ever does it. Seems Dark Knight can be in the same spot as Paladin and GNB, but raid dependent, yeah. Sounds about right. That's 5 million XP. Is that going to put me over? Probably not. I don't know. There we go. Okay, it took us to 90. That's fine then. I was worried it was going to take us too high. Oh, look at this gauge. I'm gonna have to learn that. I think we get the Tamamo headband. Ensure the gear might be better, but that's in 10 more levels, and I don't know what job I'm gonna be playing at 100. So, the Spriggan cap, I've already got one. Tamamo headband. Incitatus whistle. What is an incitatus? I can't afford it, but I'm curious. Incitatus. You need to be hopping off. Have a good night. You too. Have a very fantastic rest. I wish you well, sir. Thy rest be good, or else I will be upsetteth. Incitatus looks very ugly. I don't want that. Construct VIS core. What does that look like? Oh, it's just like a red boy. Kind of cool. But the Ixion's definitely the best of the mounts you can get here. But yeah, Tamamo headband it is. Done. Viper away your tears. Viper away your tears. Okay. What's all this junk I have in my bags? Yuck. True eyes. Bracelet of slaying. Zero Chan. That's a cute name. I like that. It's not funny, but it's cute. Wagner Orestes. Fami Devi. Okay. Any funny names over here? What else? That's a good name. What are you? Are you a Lalafell? You're not. You're a Catman. Catman. Little Vivi. Gigi. It's a very cute little boy. Very cute little Gigi. Oh, everyone loves Vivi from 9, and I do like him. I don't think he's my favorite. Everyone is like, he's the best character. Hear me out. Adelbert Steiner. Character growth. Comedy. He's got his funny moments, but then he turns out to be a really cool guy. He's kind of like the Waka of 9, where he starts off like a bit rough and like, what's the word? Unlikable, but he eventually becomes a pretty amazing character. Mandeville's storyline. I can't remember Mandeville's storyline. I haven't done it in like 10 years. And I probably skipped the cutscenes as well because back then I didn't really know that the story was good. I seen the important funny ones, obviously, but so I played 1.0 and didn't know there was a story because it was so hard to find. And when A Realm Reborn come out, I assumed that the story wasn't worth caring about. I was wrong, by the way. So for like 2 expansions, I wasn't really paying any attention to the plot. And like by the second half of Stormblood, I kind of like finally realized, okay, this is actually good. So I had to do like 2 expansions worth of research to figure out what was going on. I'm sorry, okay? It was the early 2010s. I didn't think an MMO could possibly have a good story. Delivery Moogle, hello. You have no mail for me? How dare you? Okay, we need to shove that hairband into the glamour dresser and then start wearing it a lot. Ethernet. Is it Ethernet or Ethernet? I honestly don't know. Whee! Karak, I'm home. Wi-Fi. I don't use Wi-Fi because my house is like 500 years old and the Wi-Fi signal can't penetrate the walls. So I have to use a power line adapter. Wait, can it go in the armoire? It cannot. Okay, never mind. Get in there. Nice. Anything else cute that we got that can put in there? Not really. Balisart. Gjallarhorn. Palaka Flatbrush. True Ice Astronomer. That's not bad. I don't really play Astrologian though. These are just vendor stuff, I think. Nice leather shorts. Yeah, this is all just vendor stuff. Wait, I am an idiot. I only play Astro in PvP. Oh, really? Oh. I've got an idea. You dye it before putting it in. Is jet white much better? A little bit. But I don't really want to waste a pure white dye on it. Or do I? I don't think I need to, no. I think that is... What about salmon pink? No. Coral pink? Coral. Ah, rose. There we go. There we go. We are now an official furry. I like this one when I want... Well, not that one. When I want to be a default person. There you go. How's about that? Where is it? There it is. I think it'll look better on a Lalafell. To be honest. Maybe I'll have to buy Fantasia later. Okay. What can we do? I don't want to start Dawntrail tonight. We'll save that for maybe next stream. Because it's getting a bit late now. The problem is, if I wanted to level Scholar, for example, it's unfortunately level 90, which means I can't spam a dungeon just yet. But what we could do is do, you know what? Elephant dailies. Because I've got all the melee at 90 now. I don't like Summoner. Bard might be fun. I don't really like Machinist. Astrologian, between Astrologian and Scholar, I think I like Scholar more. Oh, best song in the game. What is this song called? I need to find the Razahan theme. Vibrant Voices Orchestrion Roll. Where do we get that? Please don't be some... It's Bicolor Gemstone. Stone. At Sajareen, Razahan. Where are you, Sajareen? I need your music. I require it. Also, this outfit is pretty cool. It's like... Let's study the Bible. It's Bible study time. However, if you look up, it's like got hidden details. Oh, here we go. Sajareen. Oh, we can't get it yet? Oh no. Denied. How many poetics do I have? 500, okay. We can get the earrings, finally. Okay. I can not worry about you anymore. There we go. Caster gear finished. Is that all set? Yep, nice. Fully 660. Wow, I love it. Happy days. Yahoo! Although the weapons aren't very good. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. It's me, Gordon Ramsay. I can't do his voice, but he's a bit aggressive most of the time. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Tombstone exchange. Oh, you do the Mandeville stuff. I remember now. Okay, let's do elephant dailies quick. Not the most fun thing to watch, but we can discuss ships and sails and sealing wax. If you're familiar with Wonderland, as I casually Fanto. What does Fanto mean? Shroud of the Samga. Elefanto. Yeah. I like the Elefanto. They are a good addition. Gorilla. It's like 1 AM. I'm losing brains. I'm not used to having fellow Europeans in chat, so welcome, you fellow Euro. So that means you are 2 hours ahead, so that's sort of like middle Europe, maybe? I'm not the best geographist. Estonia, yes. Good choice. I used to have a friend from Estonia. I think my mother's been there because we've got this Tallinn fridge magnet. She always brings back magnets whenever she goes on holiday. But we don't put them on a fridge, we put them on the boiler. Because our fridge is like low on the ground. What else has she got? She's got like Copenhagen, I think. The Vasa is like a boat. I think she's got a. Why are you nude, sir? Is that allowed? Is that against TOS? You know, Yoshi complains about people using nude mods, but there's an actual naked elephant in the game. Double standards much? Clothes itchy. Explain this. Explain this, Yoshida. I'm using his legal name. I'm sure he'd reply with like nightmare or something, knowing him. Are we gonna swim? I was complaining the other day that there wasn't enough swimming in Endwalker, and I think this is the only swimming section. Sticky moss. Get in my pocket. Legwear reveal. You're glad you don't like underwater stuff. I said there should be an entirely underwater expansion. They can call it Ever Wet. You would stop playing. Well, Guild Wars 2 has pretty interesting underwater combat, so I'm sure they could pull it off. This is the best mount in the game, by the way. I accept no... What's the word? Substitutes? You could, yeah. Name one mount that's better than this. I'll wait. It actually made me grind. The huge cat. I don't have a huge cat, but I do have the fatter cat. How it flies, I don't know. need a screenshot. Wait. We can't just look into the camera like this. We need to. There we go. That can be a thumbnail, maybe. I made a really basic thumbnail for this stream. Like Endwalker, generic, wallpaper, logo, and then a blurb. Is blurb the right word for like a bit of text on the thumbnail? Probably not. The Tower of Zot. Where is the Tower of Zot anyway? You said you're marked to the north. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can't handle one of these on my own. Can you do elite hunts on your own, or is that like a raid thing? I've never actually attempted it on my own. Kumara. I always assumed that they were group content. You don't know. I hoped you would know. Maybe Google knows? Can you do elite hunts alone? You can solo older ones, but not current level ones. Gugu always knows. Okay, Guguru. Okay, Guguru. Ad break starts in 3 minutes. No. After we've done these dailies, I will maybe make a tea. I don't get the point of this daily quest. It's literally pick up the crate. And you've got 120 seconds to bring it here. Like, what were they thinking? Couldn't someone else do this? I'm hoping it was like self-aware. Like, haha. So where does the tower go? Does it just... Did we knock it... I can't remember what we did to it. Did we knock it down? Was it destroyed? I remember there was a cutscene, but it's been too long. Did we explodorate it? I think we did. Giant Skull Grounds. Is this the one where we've got to wave at people? We've got to doubt them. I don't remember. Why don't we Google it? What happened to the Tower of Zot? For 14. Yeah, it was a while ago for me too. Inside the tower's core is a man. Okay. Man's limb. Do we ever get an explanation of why? Okay. I think it was destroyed. Anyway, I'm sure it doesn't really matter. It's gone now. Bye-bye, tower. All right, let's go shake our finger at these guys quick. Nani? Ah, here we go. Hi. Allow me to emote to you. We need to doubt what is blue. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Naughty man. Thank you. Hello, elephant. I require your money. Give me your money. You're really in a fit of pique, aren't you? I didn't know the Mayhain needed funds that badly. I never read these normally. At least someone's wearing pants here. He is wearing trousers upon his person, which is Excuse me, are you a Midlander? No, you're a Highlander, that's fine. That's fine then. I wouldn't be happy if it was a Midlander. You said I owe how much? That's a Highlander as well. What are you? You're a Midlander. I'm disappointed in you, sir. Another Midlander. That's fine. Wait, Poxy! Shame it's so foggy. I do like Poxy. Mount guide. I put the Garland in my favorites as well. And the Magitech Predator as well, why not? Sildra, nah. I'm not much of a mount collector. Oh, this one is special because I don't think it's available anymore. Let me see. Boo. It was distributed for a limited time only as a reward for patch 1.x players for subscribing after fees were begun. So yeah. Do you have the Laurel Gubu or do you have this one? Because this one is a bit different. Green and pink. This one with a little carpet on top of him, I don't think's available since a while. Unless they've added him back. Yeah, it's nice that they gave us some unique perks for playing back then. I don't know how he flies though. It's a bit scary, I'm gonna say. Hello. Look at him go, he's wiggling arms, his little wormy arms. The hands. I have a vivid memory of, I think, pulling a Gubu in 1.0 by mistargeting. Because they'd put aggressive high-level enemies in low-level zones that would just kill players. They were cruel back then. Hello, Maru. I have things to hand in to you. I'm pretty sure there was like swarms of angry insects as well. Okay, this isn't going to be enough to get us to 91. Wait, no. Wait. What level is this job? 80. Okay, that's good. I thought, was I 90 all along? Yeah, it's got us over halfway there. Ooh. Yeah, turn that off. I suppose we could do main scenario and then fail it badly because I've not healed in a long time. He is looking all right. Main scenario, yeah. Okay, we'll pop apartment, make a T maybe, and then do MSQ. Oh, it's a nice day. I like it when the weather's good. Also, having apartments in Kugane was a great idea. It's been nice moving in here. Kugane's best, yeah. Are there apartments in Ishgard? I heard that they were thinking about adding them, but I don't remember if they did or not. Oh, retainers aren't ready yet, never mind. Okay. It's tea making time. Let me just sit here. Okay, we'll sit here while I go make tea. With teapots in frame. Imperium. Yeah. It'll be a decaf tea because it's getting quite late, but hold your horses and I will return promptly. What's up, chillers? Did I surprise you? Was I scary? Sorry for my disappearance. I have got Yorkshire tea of the decaf variety. You had a heart attack and died? Well, I do hope you recover. Get well soon, please, dear. Would you like me to call you an ambulance? A ambulance is like a regular ambulance, but a pig is driving it. And instead of having an alarm, it's like oink, 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 oink. Ambulance with cheese. Mm. Is that where he brings you a sandwich and it revives you? It's a medical sandwich. Okay. I think a main story roulette will get us to 91, 81 maybe? Oh, instant pop. Okay, we're gonna have to learn how to heal. I'm gonna tell them. Actually getting, I like them both. First time on Scholar in a bit. We'll learn on the job. Now we'll just wing it. Oh, it's this one. Nice to meet you. Oh, he's off. He's out of range. Ah! Come back. I don't have many buttons. Adlokia. Yeah, enjoy. What does this button do? Seems good. Guys, I'm learning on the job. He's running again. Get healed, get healed, get healed. Okay, he's pretty tanky. Tank's name is nice. Pom Pom Pudding, yeah. Isn't that the name of a stuffed animal in Japan? Pom Pom Pudding. I think Radin in Hololive is a big fan of Pom Pom Pudding. From Sanrio. Ah, yeah. I knew it was like that. I think the game audio might be a bit high, so I'm going to try and slide it down a twinge. Pom Pom Pudding. What does he actually look like? Oh, he's a lady run so nice. That's actually adorable. I was kind of against lady run so, but they've kind of grown on me. Uh-oh. Golden Retriever. Ah, good. I approve of fellow dogs. Okay. I'm learning on the job, okay? I like how their AoEs are slapping the ground. Get slapped. Ground. Forget touching grass, I'm touching every kind of ground. Scholar was hard last time I played it, but then the last time I played it was like a million years ago. I don't know, what does Bay Illumination do? Let's try it. Oops. I'm just gonna press all the buttons, it's fine. High-powered Magitech Ray. Ah! You know, after using controller for like 10 years, I cannot play on keyboard anymore. It's just impossible. Uh-oh, they hate me. They hate me. Ah! That's fine. But yeah, Illumination is a tank thing. Okay, I learned. I see. I played Scholar years ago, yeah. Oh, laser beam. Laser beams are bad. Bad, okay? Sage main. I leveled up Sage when Endwalker came out, but I didn't like it. I mean, it looks cool. It looks fancy. But it's a bit complicated. And I've got a very small brain, as you probably know by now. Frida Swallow, Elrin Elric, and Pom Pom Pudding. You love the complicated, but you know, I respect that. But as a smooth-brained individual, I like ones with very few buttons. The less buttons, the better. How about you? How about you? Ah, orange. I'm allergic to orange. Get healed. I mean, whatever this button does. And I hear people complain about too little buttons. Well, ignore them. They're just tryhards, okay? They're nerds. They're nerds. Big old nerds. Well, I don't mind more buttons if they're fun buttons and they're not like bloat. There is such thing as too few buttons, like Viper at level 30. No thanks. You got like 2 buttons. Ah! Orange is bad. One, two, amazing, yeah. I like to have at least a 3-button combo and then maybe a few instants, a couple of cooldowns maybe a few gauges or something. Keep it simple but fun. You shouldn't have to need a degree to play a job, but it shouldn't be brain dead either, basically. Like, Dancer is kind of perfect. It's simple but fun. Satisfying is a good word for it. What does this do? Oh, that eats my ether current. Okay. Run away! Oops, I placed my thingy a bit off. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt ya. That will, though. That'll hurt very much. I need to remember to keep bio active. This is my first time playing on Scholar, okay? There we go. We placed that better that time. Just call me Sucker. Sucker Scholar. Ooh, the donut. I like donut. It's a fun mechanic. Make sure to stand on the donut and not inside the donut. You're doing fine, yeah. I know. I have performance anxiety. Leave Pom Pom Pudding alone. She's good cat, nice cat, happy cat. Eat the donut. Get healed. I mean, streaming PvP is losing all my skills here. Well, you have to balance. Do I want to be entertaining? Or do I actually want to focus and lock in? And you have to make a compromise. Like, yeah, I'll play a bit worse, but I'll chat as I do so. Hello, Magitech Colossus. You're looking rather big today? Is it? Your bottom looks big in this. Ah, orange. Why did they make the evil circles orange and not red? If they made them red, I think more people would avoid them. He heard me. Imagine if the enemies could like hear your microphone and then tanks had to like insult them harder to keep aggro. Huh? Good mechanic? You'd be dead all the time. Yeah, no need to pay me, Square Enix. But that would be a fun mechanic for a boss or a trial. You have to plug your microphone in and just insult the boss. And you have to insult them more than the DPS damage them or something. I don't know. It's early days yet, but I think it's a funny idea. Wait, where's my carbuncle? There it is. Before anyone asks, it isn't an actual carbuncle. I've just glamoured it into one, okay? I'm not that noob. I do have nightmares about joining a dungeon without a job equipped though. I'm sure I wouldn't be the first person to accidentally take my job stone off. Because when I actually came back, all of my what are they called? All of my gear sets had reset, so I had to make them again. And some of them didn't have job stones in, which was annoying. So I had to manually put them in. I was like, oh, what? I didn't even uninstall the game, so I don't know why I needed to set everything up again. And none of the cloud had my data in either, which is weird. Normally I back it up. Okay. Now we can fight lady with the white outfit on. Lydia? Is that her name? Lysander? La Latina? Oh wait, that's Konosuba. Lydia. Lydia? Is that right? Sounds a bit wrong. Sounds close. It's been too long. Livia, there we go. Rivia Sas Junius. Blah 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 blah. You were important once. Once upon a time. I always wanted her gear set though. Is it even available nowadays? I don't think it is. Livia Sazjunius armor available? Doesn't seem like it. You can get her mount, but that's about it. Shame that they don't give us much access to Garlean gear. Not even a Gaius cosplay, come on. I will use book. I am well read, you know. Slap them. I like to book slap. Bonk. Fun fact, I think my first name in 1.0 was Alice Elliott, who is a character from Shadow Hearts, and her main weapon is a book. And this was before Scholar was playable, so I predicted Scholar clearly. Now I'm a Scholar main, yeah. She specifically uses a Bible though, so. Infinite reach. Ah! Okay, I think we go here. Okay. You like to run into those, do you? Does it feel good? Is it happy? I like it how the arena is like designed specifically for the abilities that this character does. Tanking the floor, yeah. Can I get the Adloquium off? I can. Nice. I remember. Bio is about to fall off. Ah, orange. I hate orange. I think this way. Close enough. It'll live. Yeah. Gunbreaker, more like Funbreaker. Thermobaric strike. Ah! Oh! I'm sorry, sir. I'll get you up in just a second. I forgot how to resurrect for a second then. Oh, I gotta keep him up. I forgot it's L2 twice to access that hotbar. I usually put stuff that I don't have to use very often up there. Is that it? Nice. Hopefully this gets me the level. If not, I'm gonna cry. Ooh, not quite. Close though. Good job. Woohoo! Commendation, quick. Let's give it to Cat. Get the napkins. I like napkins. Yum 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 yum. Good job, Carbuncle. Can I offer you a pat in this trying times? Yeah. I kind of miss my fairy though. Retainers, have you brought me anything good? Please say yes. Darbar Necklace of Healing, how lovely. Don't come back until you have something better for me. 2 comms. Comms are kind of worthless these days, but I do appreciate them. How many do I have these days? I have 1,800. That's not much considering I've been going 15 years, but I do take a lot of breaks. They should expand on some of the stuff that they introduced in Realm Reborn. Like, imagine if they let you rank up in the Grand Company more. Like, it just ended, and they've never added anything to it since. Imagine if they expanded on that. Please do. There's more ranks that we don't have. Okay, I'm gonna vendor all of my stuff. Isn't there a better way to... Can't you give them to Doma for more money or something? That might be better for... We'll keep that. It's 580. Maybe someone will buy it. For like 4,000 Jill. Let's do it for like 13,500 maybe. Mobile seedling. Bet no one's paying for that. 30 Jill. I'll just vendor it. What? It vendors for 60 Jill, yet people are asking for 30 for it. Oh, you can sell it to the Grand Company, can't you? For Thor, yeah. Does anybody want this? I'll vendor that. Get out of here. Maybe we should Grand Company it. However, I've been thinking about changing Grand Company. I know it doesn't mean anything, but I feel like I'm not really much of a Uldahan. I feel like I belong to someone else. I never know what title to use either. What is Sweet Dreamer from? New grind then. I think I maxed some of them out. Where can you see your ranks? I got to 2nd Storm Lieutenant in the Maelstrom and Chief Serpent Sergeant in Twin Adder. I'm not sure how high that is. It doesn't reset when you swap back, does it? I don't think it does. Chief Serpent Sergeant. Chief Serpent Sar. Is that high up? I've always been Maelstrom. Yeah, I've been Uldar since Realm Reborn too, but I wanted to get the other ones leveled up as well. I can't remember when that was. It was quite early on, and I think I was bored and didn't have anything to do, so. Okay. How are we going to get the last bit of XP? Do I have any hunts to do? Senior. We can go get some new ones. From Charleon. We've got 700 poetics again. Who am I going to gear up next? PvP. No, not PvP. I hate PvP, man. Has that guy got forks on his back? What is that? Figment of the Feast. Very cute. I like it. Birkenhart Argo. Whiskey Dreams Gong. Wreck Discipline. That's some rap star name and glamour, for sure. Any other funny names? Soul Ardent. Look at this guy, he's amazing. I appreciate this. Very glamorous. I like it. Cat girls rule. No, they don't. That's a lie. That is a big lie. Has Simple and Clean got any cheaper? No. Google, can I please have a 10 million gil loan? Thank you very much. I'm sure someone out there. Yeah, I've checked Universalis. It doesn't get much cheaper than 10 million. Ugh. Extortionate. No, I'm sure it's worth that. I'm sure it's fine. What am I here for again? Oh yeah, hunt. If we do nut hunts, that should be enough to get the last bit of a level. Do I have any glamours? Yeah, it's that art style. Very expensive. You got it for free? You lucky friend. I was going to say lucky fella, but even grinder friends, what? Do I want to know? Don't. Guild ship hunt board. I am eternally poor. I'm surprised I've had 4 million this long. I'm usually sitting like sub 1 million. I don't know where it all goes. Usually probably on glamour or something. Is there a new elite mark yet? No, not yet. Glam dies, yeah. Oh, I've no interest in an actual house in this. Not only are they expensive, you've also got to fight other people for it. No thanks, bro. No thanks. You know what? I always make the mistake of teleporting to Labyrinthos from here. Even though you can just jump on underneath it. Am I an idiot? Am I stupid? Yes. The answer is yes. Wait. Done that. I want mount music. Oh, I thought the music for this mount would be different. Never mind. Never mind. Where is the... 33rd facet. And the medial circuit. So... Oh, we gotta go to the caves. Rude. I don't like the caves. Medial circuit is over here. Where are my hunt targets? Luncheon Toad. If anyone has ever played Chrono Trigger, the frog in that is a very fun guy. What other name could you give him other than Frog? He has to be called Frog, surely. Does the medial circuit stretch down here? Probably. Ah, here we go. Wasps. I hate wasps. They make me sad. Like Fred, but Freg. Yes. Is scholar damage literally just royal spam? Is that all we can do? Sad times. That works. What music does this mount use? I don't really recognize it. Also, this mount has got an action. What does it do? Oh. Amazing. I never noticed it. I did that. Amazing. Why it does that, I don't know. Those rabbits, those moon bunnies. What will they think of next? Whatever will they think of next? Who knows? Ah, here we go. Mithril cap. I require you to be dead. They will think of world domination. Do you think it'll be the villains in the next expansion, maybe? Maybe. I wouldn't put it past them. They're definitely up to no good. Rabbiting away. Please tell me we don't need 2 of these. No, we don't. Fantastic. We can do Razahan next. We were just there a minute ago, but you know, never mind. Only villains are the alpacas. Ooh. You'll understand when you just start. That's a good point. I've had almost no spoilers about Dawntrail, so that's exciting for me. I'm surprised I was able to keep unspoiled for like 2 years. Pretty cool. I need to decide where to spend my tomes next. So I don't know who I'm gonna main in Dawntrail. Dancer? Not Black Mage. I do like Black Mages. It's been changed in a good way. I like what they've done to it. Maybe not melee DPS. I do like Ninja a lot though. I used to main White Mage, but I'm kind of got fed up with having to DPS and heal. I mean, it's fine sometimes, but I feel like it'd be better if you had more healing to do and less damage, but that's fine. Dancer or Pictomancer are my 2 current feelings. Because I like the idea of not being just damage, but providing support as well, which is why I like Dancer. I don't know if they nerfed Picto now. Yeah, they felt very strong at the start, yeah. When Dawntrail came out, I did buy it, and I leveled Pictomancer to 90, but I just never started Dawntrail. Because I was like, I was in a not that interesting part of Endwalker. It's fun and I love the animations. Yeah, that's part of why I was thinking about playing it. But I think it's not complicated, but it often has times where I'm spoiled for choice on what to press, and I'm like, I need to prioritize what to press. I've got too many things to press and I don't know what is the most effective at this current moment in time. Ah, elephant, be gone. I think I just need to learn how to prioritize, like what is the most important thing to be using now. Because sometimes like 8 buttons are glowing. Oh, which one? Maple's back. Hello, Maple. How are you mapling? Are you mapling mapley? Are you mapling in May? Maybe. Maybe it's mapling. What am I hunting here? Just wandering around. Continuing Star Wars with the GF. Which one are you on? Hopefully a good one and not the sequels. Yuck. No, they're fine. I'm sure. I watched the first sequel and I was thinking, yeah, this could This could be. This isn't that bad. I'll try the next one. And then we saw the sequel to the sequel, and I was out. I just said nope. I'm not watching the third one. Oh, the hamster hatchery is where we need to go. Okay. 8 butchered your favorite character, and 9 is just ASS. Which one is 8 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. I hated 8. 8 is the reason I didn't watch 9. Although I'm old, so original series is my comfort zone. But the prequels weren't that bad. I have a soft spot for Phantom Menace because I remember watching it on a bootleg videotape, and it had like white marks going across the screen, and you could hardly see anything, but I still loved it. Manjusaka. Okay. Sounds like a dirty joke. It's just a plant. Just a little plant. Is this really what Scholar have to do to kill things? Spam broil? Ah, orange. Orange, you glad you got away from that? Yeah. This is fine. I wouldn't mind one more button. Oh, we need 2 of these. Dang it. Can I not pull 2 at a time? That just doesn't sound fun. Okay, you'll do. You'll do. I need your XP. Ah, orange. Orange is bad. I'm trying to watch my mixer to make sure I don't go into the red, and I think I'm okay. I am terrible at audio balancing. Yeah, 81. Yeah. We are now prepared. Is there anything else I want to do here before I leave? We could do that, but it's going to take forever on a Scholar. Let's see if there's any books we can glamour. And then maybe finish for the day. It's nearly midnight here, and I do need to be up for work at 8 o'clock, so I don't have to be in bed just yet. But I feel like streaming right up to bedtime is probably not a good idea. Bed, old man. Yes, I will go to bed, and I will dream of electric sheep. Ah. When are they going to let us have a glamour dresser in our apartment? I feel like... What is the reason? What is the reason we can't do that? Never. No, why not? I have to constantly jump between apartment, in-room, apartment, in-room. They'll probably blame it on spaghetti code or whatever they normally blame it on. Or do they just want people to have to go to apartments? We need a new glamour. What should we... I used to use this. Where is it? Something like the code, blah, blah, blah. I used to like this. It's like healer, but also disco on the bottom. And then I'd pair it with like red heels. And where is it? I used to like using... Is it this one? One of these. The funky claws. And then maybe that. I used to go with this look for a long time. Maybe we should bring it back in big 2026. But maybe make that all silver. Not sure about the shoes though. Not sure about the shoes. Maybe Galatea heel. Oh, I didn't think they'd do that. Never mind. We want the flappy leg bits. We need the flappy leg bits. Oh, we don't want that. Maybe. Nah. Far Eastern boots. Nah, that's not it. Fashion's important, guys. It's the most important thing of the game. Ooh, a lodestone link. Let's have a peek. Ooh, very casual. I like it. There's a lot of people complain about the sort of casual modern outfits in the game, but they don't bother me. Yeah, I quite like it. I just don't have much of it. Shoes are important. Not bad, not bad. Pretty nice. Some of it was PvP going, these are a good choice. How about that? Or these things. We dye them, we can't dye them. Rude. It kind of matches the hands. Look at that. Fantastic. There we go. We just made fashion history. But why doesn't the neck show? Is it because it's because it's been glamoured already? There you go, that's better. There you go. It's not the top part, it's just that it was glamoured to invisible. And then we need to find a book to go with it before bedtime. Mogtome, maybe? Or Shiva's book. Shiva's book is pretty fancy. But you can't beat the Moogle book. Moogle book, Shiva book. The fact that the Moogle book coupos when you open it is important though. That is it. That is what it needs to be. Retainer, are you ready? 34 minutes. We should be able to feed them like carrots to make them come back quicker. Okay. I spent a lot of time putting all the flipping carrot soaked in coffee here. Putting as much artifact stuff in the armoire as I could. However, they don't let you put the unupgraded ones in there, which is very silly. So I've had to put like, where is it? Antiquated machinist boots in the glamour dresser because they're not upgraded. And it costs poetics to upgrade them, and I'm too lazy to. I need poetics for other things. Damn you, Square. Let me put the unupgraded ones in the glamour dresser. Oh, it has just hit midnight. So I will bid you adieu. Also, I like how they've made the tome scroll permanent now. Do you remember when it was just like a 5-second emote? Much better now. Okay, let's play dead and then go to bed. Blah. I'll consider Fantasiaing to Lalafell before we start Dawntrail because that might be fun. We can have a Lalafellian adventure in Tural or whatever it's called. I'll think about it while I'm at work tomorrow. Maybe I'll buy 5. That way we can come back if we regret it. And then go back and forth again. Anyway, let me come to the front of the class. There. Hold on. Let me do something. What does this costume look like?
チャールチリングのコスチューム、メイド。
Okay, I remember now. I haven't used this for a while. With that, I will vanish. Good night. It is important that you sleep well. Don't stay up late. Don't drink caffeine after 5 p.m.